Hello, my name is Scott for SB Gaming. We're back here in Fallout 4, and we're just in the middle of exploring Vault 75, so let's get back to it. Access laboratory area. So we have a door there. And I've already been here. Oh. Well. 50 calibers in the suitcase. Yep, alright.
No use, not without a card.
Admin. Alright. So I came in through there. Somewhere in here is an admin card. Of course we have gunners. Oh. Oh, is that glass?
Hey.
Where are you? Yeah, I could probably rip these guys apart with my combat rifle, but this is more fun. Can I do this entire facility silenced? Oh.
What?
Damn it!
Still doesn't know where I am. Whoa!
Gunners!
That was awkward. Anyone else showing up? well. Bourbon. Have I been down there? Yes, I have. Oh. I see. Yeah. Alright, well. I did not even realize that. So I'm guessing this place was... obviously doing something that was kind of secret. Or at least the people that they were experimenting on, yep. Those kind of look like treadmills. So yeah, the researchers would be just sitting up here watching the results. My understanding of Vault-Tec is that they kind of did these experiments, and they're generally considered bad. So yeah. And this is that out there. Alright, well, I'm guessing this is one-way glass. So the researchers could see what was happening, but they wouldn't know that they were being spied on. Assistant's terminal. Well, not many terminals that are still functional. Lab assistants clearance only. Registered assistant AM James S. Rohit L. Testing schedule. Mayrin B. LEB. Yeah. Close for lunch. Okay. Testing guidelines. Invalid. And private. If your name is not Rohit or James, then butt out. Hi James. 15:34 hours. I was able to mess up the scheduling program. The system won't expect us to test anyone after lunch for a few days. If you're right about the overseer having helpers, I don't think anyone's noticed. Anyway, this will give us some time to get things ready without prying eyes. You can leave me messages on this terminal too, if you need. Should be pretty secure now. We can start smuggling ammo in here. Nobody should find out if we're pinching a bullet or two at a time from the range. Still, need to figure out a good fuse, but it'll take us a while to get enough gunpowder smuggled in from the range before that matters. Really. Resistance. 10:57 hours. What do you think we're up against, anyway? Our 14:01 hours. Worst case, all the superiors we've ever seen graduate. That's not comforting. I really doubt it, though. I'm almost positive they're just got geeks up there. Maybe even just robots. Depending on the robots, I might take the up-top grads. Yeah, I'm not worried, though. There can't be as many of them as there are of us, and they're basically training us to be able to overpower them. We won't know until we know, I guess. And I guess we're gonna know real soon. Interesting. So they were smuggling in bullets from the range. 1s and Ks. James, have you thought about what we should do with the little kids? If we hit the door during nap, they should be safe. We should still make sure everyone pushes forward as much as possible. Hope that'll work. We should probably have a few stay behind just to keep an eye on them. Good idea. We can trust Alma, right? Why don't you talk to her during her testing appointment tomorrow? She's in. Alright. Well, that doesn't really tell us much, but I'm sure we'll find out more. Alright, so I'm guessing this is the scientist quarters. Down there would be the children's quarters. Oh. Yeah. All right. What do we got here? We got a gunner.
We're taking casualties.
Yes, you are. Anyone want to investigate? Vault 75 admin access card. Nice. What is this with these guys having security batons? Oh, science bobblehead.
Hell yeah.
Get one extra guess when hacking terminals. Unfortunately, I do know that this does not stack with, yeah, Nick's perk. So, yeah, pretty much useless. Anyway, I might actually be done here. I so want to grab all the stuff. Yeah. Well, what I can do. Inventory. 238. Let's drop those, and yeah, that's good enough. All right, well, completed. Access admin area.
What?
Nothing. It's all your imagination.
What the?
All right. Yeah. Chief Scientist Terminal. Yeah, let's check this out. Prime Directive. Chief Scientist, welcome to Vault 75. As outlined in your confidential briefing packet, Vault 75 is part of a top-secret military program. You have been selected for your professional credentials, experience, and commitment to the improvement of the human genome. It is of the utmost importance that you follow the protocols herein. The mission of Vault 75, above all, is the refinement of human genetics. Your scientific staff will operate according to the research schedule set forth by Shillette, Braun, and Lamb. You'll be working with an overseer with a background as a military officer. Your overseer will be responsible for training and maintaining the subject population you'll be working with. It is important that you and your overseer maintain a healthy working relationship. Alright, staff replenishment. Because Vault 75 represents a long-term experiment in a closed environment, it will become important to replenish staff periodically. This shall be done by selective recruitment of outgoing subjects. We anticipate a certain percentage of resident population to exhibit high intellect scores, but insufficient physical capabilities to be qualified for genomic harvesting. These subjects may be at Overseer and Chief Scientist discretion offered the opportunity to join staff. Those who refuse should be disposed of in the same manner as unqualified outgoing subjects. Please note that all internally recruited staff should be kept strictly separate from general population for at least 15 years to prevent members of the general population recognizing former residents among the staff. Only the most trusted and capable staff members should be admitted to the genomics laboratory. It is the responsibility of the chief scientist to very carefully choose these staff members and ensure they are sufficiently trained for their roles. Experimental abstract. Vault 75 represents an unprecedented opportunity to test our hypothesis that the human genome can be improved at a rapid rate through the combination of selective breeding, hormonal treatments, genetic modification, and an accelerated generational cycle. The experimental objectives of Vault 75 are detailed in the handbooks which have been provided to you already. This experiment is intended to be carried out over multiple generations. As such, there may be unanticipated research opportunities that present themselves. Such diversions from provisional protocol are permitted at the discretion of Chief Scientist. Genetic Harvesting Protocol. Outgoing subjects aged 18 with aggregate scores of superior or excellent across key physical, mental, social traits must be escorted to the genomics laboratory. Processing should be done on an individual basis and with great care. Remember that successful subjects will likely be capable of overpowering staff. Reiterate to the subject that a brief round of vaccinations is necessary and avoid arousing any suspicions otherwise. Each subject should have a file for processing which indicates which specific organic material needs to be preserved for future testing. Be sure that these directions are strictly adhered to and that specimens are stored quickly. Alright. Genetic Harvesting. Genomics Report. Showing records for the most recent graduation reports prepared by Chief Scientist Gibson. Days until next graduation. Negative 999.66E33. That was like only 3 years ago? Really? Genome donors. Overall harvest was exceptional this year. Lots of superior ratings in the physical categories. Many of our vital organ initiatives are paying dividends. Pain thresholds have been a mostly solved problem for years now. And we're finally getting past issues like cardiac arrest under heavy duress. The genetic material we're gaining this year should help the next generation meet goals we thought were still a decade or more off. Some concerns about aggression levels. We've had a few cases of psychological breakdowns due to stress over the years, but incidence was much higher in this group. Going to recommend we synthesize some new tranquilizers just to stock up. Food supply remains best delivery method for general population, but should be concerned about future with science staff too. Recruitment. Only needed one recruit to scientific staff this year, with Washington joining the genetics team to help me out there. Subject's physical scores were very low, and he has consistently shown good problem solving and critical thinking. Overseer is concerned about his attachment to some of the younger members of the population. I'm not too worried. His psychological profile shows that he is very suggestible. We'll keep him on the observation deck long enough for those he had a personal relationship with to graduate out of the population. That gives us some time to acclimate him to the experimental protocols without conflict. We just need to keep him in the dark until then. Disposed. We had very low disposal overhead. Thanks to the excellent harvest ratio this year, just 74% of the overall graduating class. Incinerations will be done within the week. Good first task for Washington before we begin the real work. Archived records. Okay. Actually, was there anything else in there? Nope. Alright, well. What is in here? Let's unlock this. And right there.
Nice.
Really? Now. Okay. Overseer.
Hey. Who's there?
No one. And we have a gunner commander. Oh!
Kill them all!
Run! All right. Oh, seriously? Compensated calibrated assault rifle. We'll grab it for the ammo. And you know what? I'm going to just hardened sniper rifle. And don't really care. Am I still over capacity? No, I'm gonna drop. No, I'm gonna drop it. He has a power fist as well. And what's in here?
Sweet.
Grognak the
Nice.
Barbarian. And we got a safe here. And almost. Oh, wrong way. Almost. There we go.
Got it.
Nice. Gamma round. We could grab almost everything. Strengthened polymer combat rate. Yeah. I will probably come back here off screen and just completely gut this place. Oh, bother. Let's drop this thing. That'll give me the carrying capacity I require. Alright, well. Some mentats. We got another safe here. Oh, almost. Nope. Oh, wow. Too much. Almost. There we go.
That's it.
I'm carrying... Actually, I do have a little bit of extra capacity. Overseer's Terminal. Completed Explore Admin Area. Operations Protocol Manual. Resident Admittance. Personal officers are responsible for admitting residents and obeying standard protocol for sanitation and scans. Research staff is to assist as needed, but otherwise remain in their wing. Adults aged 17 and older will be isolated and disposed of by the head of security. Children under the age of 17 are to be taken directly to the atrium area. As overseer, you are responsible for introducing the children to the caretaker robots and their sleeping facilities. Research protocols will not begin until the second week of containment. It is recommended that you participate directly in routine story times each evening. Family policy. Vault 75 has been built within the township of Malden, and all families with children aged 5 to 16 have been offered subsidized admittance to the Vault program here. This should maximize the number of residents able to report for admittance in a crisis event. In the event that it becomes necessary, it is preferable to allow potential subjects to remain with their families in the bulkhead area over allowing adults to accompany subjects to the atrium. These subjects will not be admitted to the general population. Some distress is expected in the early days of internment. Please refer to Vault-Tech's Child Care Constellation Protocols. Guidance is needed. Staff duties. Personnel and security staff have been assigned to Vault 75 and provided with standard instructions as found in your operations manual. Research personnel are to remain in their designated wing and isolated from making physical contact with residents, except under special circumstances. New research personnel may be selected annually from the Vault population at overseer discretion. Residents are to be informed that these persons have vacated the Vault. Overseer directives. Residents aged 18 and older must be removed from the general population annually. Residents who have exhibited genetic promise are to be preserved for genome harvesting and reintegration. Residents of average genetic promise but high intelligence and docility may be recruited to the research staff at overseer discretion. All other residents to be removed must be culled. Interesting. Research staff is responsible for cultivating embryo replacements to maintain consistent resident population numbers. Vault 75 is to remain sealed until an all-clear order is issued by Vault-Tech. Annual Turnover Protocol. Beginning 1 year after initial containment, children over the age of 18 must be removed from the general population. This will be done annually on a date specified by the overseer and chief scientist. It is recommended that this graduation be treated as an important tradition inside Vault 75. Appropriate ceremonies should be conceived of and performed by overseer staff, with outgoing subjects being removed one by one from the main living area. Once separated from the general population, subjects with an aggregate ratings of excellent and superior are to be escorted to the genomics laboratory for processing. Subjects with excellent and superior intellect ratings but not aggregate will be offered positions as overseer of research staff per discretion of overseer and chief scientist. All other subjects should be disposed of as outlined in the confidential operations packet. Alright, overseer's log. New researcher. Worried about the new recruit in science. He's supposed to be on simple observation duties and closely monitored until the subjects he knows in population have been processed. I know we've done this many times before, but something about this one feels wrong. Not sure I should have let myself be talked into it. Nursery capacity issues. We're having a capacity problem in the nursery. We are as full as we can be in IVFS, but introducing more residents to the population is going to be problematic. I'd prefer to wait until the next turnover. We'll have to discuss with Chief Scientist. Fire in archives. Damn it all. Some kind of wiring issue caused a fire in the archive. We lost some hardware that I'm told will be difficult to repair, if not impossible. Science lost a lot of historical research data, though I'm told we can get some junior staff started transcribing hard copies. Some of the logs failed once the fire got bad. Worrying, but turned out to be a blessing in disguise. Science staff nearby got in and stopped the blaze quickly. If the logs hadn't failed, then myself or one of the senior scientists would have had to manually open the doors. Alright. And that is it for that. Vault 75 status. Unknown. Research vacancy, 100%. Yep. Remote door control. Safe control. Alright. Well, at this point we have taken care of the vault. And the only thing left to do is, of course, to grab everything of value and admin access card reader. Hey. Alright, so yeah, we were out here. And let me guess. Yes, indeed. Fortifying metal chess piece. +1 strength and endurance. Alright, well, that is pretty much it. There's not much else except to clear this place out entirely. And, yeah, then from there, carry on with the next task. Unfortunately, this one ran a little bit over time. I may be splitting it in the middle. I don't know yet. But at this point, the only other thing... Return hat to Joe Savoldi and recover the pipe bolt action from MedTech Research. Yep. Well... Anyway, at this point, I'm going to say thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching. My name is Scott for SB Gaming. And as always, have a good day.